What's up, you guys? What are you guys up to? I don't know if my audio is working on the other thing, so give me 1 second because I have to shut something off. Just in case, so I'm not blowing out people's eardrums over on Facebook and YouTube and whatever else I'm doing. What's good? I'm like, what are you guys liking? I'm not even doing anything cool yet. What's up? I probably won't do anything cool if we're being 100% honest. 111 on that. Manifesting. Just kidding. I'll do awesome things. Alright. So that's off. Hopefully this is all good. Calling by Taproot is what was on before. I'm going to shuffle. I have about 13,000 songs I'll do if I get clear audience messages through the lyrics when I'm doing stuff. I will let you guys know. Thank you for the likes, you guys. I'm like, how did I get that many likes from doing not shit? Darn shit. What's up? Alright. So, I don't know if you guys follow me over on Facebook or YouTube or anything. PD Pablo. Right? Oh, I lied. He'd sampled this though. It's Busta Rhymes. It's Breaking Neck. I thought it was North Carolina. Alright, I don't need any of that. It's all labeling. I don't know what I want to make, you guys. You want to help me? I don't know if I should do jewelry or like planter things or like hair chopsticks. And like I gotta price stuff. I don't know what to do. My ADHD hates me. How's your attention span? Come here, Mom. Alright, relax, Busta. I'm just kidding, never relax. What's up? So, I have some stuff out there to make walking sticks too. I kind of wanted to do that. I'll probably be making like just attachments and just sitting and doing that much, to be honest, but they go with talisman things, so if you guys want to hang out, do it. I'm going to be doing like adding things to these little besons too, for like charmed things. These ones smell like delicious. I weigh like 111 pounds maybe, like maybe 116, relax. But I appreciate the queen part. I'm not doing readings, you guys, that's why it says arts and crafts up in the thingy today. It's a beautiful day to do a whole bunch of stuff, why not? This is a weird time to be on here, huh? 636 on the likes. Good looks. What's up, Kimmy? I got Busta on. Of course, Kimmy comes in. Yes. Keep your boots on, it says. Put your money where your mouth is, it says. Hola, ¿qué pasa? Yes. Got some weird stuff going on in here today, man. Already. I'm not even doing anything. I got a ton of likes and people are like calling me plus size and hailing Satan. TikTok's weird. What are you guys up to today? Anything fun? What are you doing to stay calm? Anything? Is anybody able to right now? Does anybody else do this, or is that like not how you're supposed to do that? I mean, I grew up in Chinatown in New York, but they could have been making fun of me. I don't know anymore. Yes, good for you. Productive. I did not. I meant to, and then I got like super sidetracked. One of the girls I follow on here, Kaylee, she's another starseed like adorable person I follow. I did a couple of duets with her. I saw a TikTok she did and it was a dance and I was like, I want to dance. I want to do the things. And I was like, I saw her on live and she was painting and I was like, I want to make stuff instantly. I was like super distracted. The Piscean energy is strong today. Amy Winehouse 604 on that. So that's traveling, God, and grounding and work. So if you guys are making steps, just follow your instincts. I'm letting today distract me. I don't really care. I knew I hadn't met my match. It's Amy Winehouse. Tears dry on their own. I don't know why I got so attached, she said. It's my responsibility. Hey, I'm not doing readings tonight, guys. I'm just kind of hanging out. If you want to book readings, you totally can. If I get enough likes and 616 and interaction and stuff, then maybe I'll start pulling cards, but I'm not going to do it for like nothing. Sometimes I sit on here with like 1 or 2 people and I'll sit and read cards for hours and it ends up being like personal. So just check in. If all you want is tarot, pop back in another time because I'm probably not going to do that right now. Maybe in a while. I'm like, I do that to wooden chopsticks. Yeah, right? Like for splinties, right? I'm just saying. So I wear hair pieces a lot for protection, especially for crown stuff when I do readings. I also put like sigils on my glasses. I do everything for protection when I'm doing readings because there's so many strange energies online. So I'm like, I have gold leaf, I have paint, I have gemstones, I have like naturally sustainable, cruelty-free, gathered whatevers, and like charms. Yeah. So now we won't get hair splinties. I only have one of these, so that's gonna end up being mine, or maybe I'll make a Harry Potter wand for somebody that uses. I don't do that stuff. Everybody always asks, like, I don't do the cool niche stuff because I always grew up kind of running from this stuff. Like, it was offered in front of me a bunch, and I was like, hard pass. I think I was burned a lot as a witch, so I was like, oh, I'm gonna go over this way and just smell the flowers and exist. Thanks. Like, people. Hold on. Did I miss something? Hello. But I'm grown, it says. Still, that guy's a dick. Like, I can't tell if that person was trying to, like, troll me or be nice. Like, do they love plus-size people, or were they just being, like, a robot? So, you're curious about what? Like, I do tarot and mediumship readings and intuitive reads and stuff. So, normally I come on here, but people don't tend to love me because I don't really do, like, love readings. Are you making more protections? Yeah, kind of. I was thinking a hair talisman, charms that I can add to, like, walking sticks, stuff like that. People keep asking me, like, how do I protect myself? And I have all the weird answers, and I could make all the same things that, like, everybody makes. And I was like, I'm just going to show people what I do, which is follow my instincts and look it up later, mostly. Some things you should not do that with, by the way. Some things you don't follow. You know what I mean? Just in case. Oh, this is nice. I wish I could put music on there without getting totally pooched. Love Song by Maria Isabel. This is Piscean too. Who's got big Pisces placements in here? It depends. It's kind of like a radio for me. If you look up things like remote viewing, the CIA has been using psychics for forever. Which part is, how does that work, or how does protection work? Sorry, I should probably clarify before I go on a rampage. The Gemini in me is like, look at all this stuff going on. Mercury's and Gatorade, put it in the microwave, it's fine. Like, I learned at one point I was doing not magic, and I learned at one point I was using the correct herbs for certain like, I was just drawn to buy things or look for stuff or pick it from outside, and I would research it. Make sure you guys aren't ripping, like, plants apart and stuff outside if you do that, please. And look up certain things, because certain feathers are federally illegal to have. You don't need the feds getting on your TikTok and or, you know, whatever goes with that stuff. So this actually smells like eucalyptus. So in a lot of cultures, that is used for protection or hex removal, or abundance, or protection, or whatever. So are besoms, which are the little brooms. It's in more than one culture too. So if you look at like a lot of times people don't like their feet swept across. That's a different culture's ideology with the besoms, but people use it to clear energy. You can sweep bad energy out of your front door. Like, oh yeah, no, I'm going to. I'm obnoxious. I don't care anymore. I've embraced my mouth. I'm here to either trigger people or comfort them. I'm not sure which one yet, but we'll figure it out together. What's up, Poland? What achievement in life are you most proud of, and what was it? She says, I'm doing the best I can, and I was almost going to say something like that. Surviving. I am glad that I could continue to learn when I was presented with new information. I'm proud of that, especially with the way stuff goes on right now. So I'm proud that even when people are not happy with me, that I speak up for what matters. And I'm trying to raise a young little one to do the same. So I'm proud of generational curse breaking, I guess. Thank you for the question. It's a good question. Hello. Oh my god, what else is going on? Did I miss anything? On how you know what that... what worked? I'm sorry. It's hard to understand. Being psychic or doing protection and learning about talisman. I was drawn to both, and it's by my thoughts. Something about, and I can't sleep alone. In dreams. A lot of stuff comes to me in dreams. Yikes. I mean, in the current Smushmortian economy, I don't think you're supposed to threaten ladies like that. I don't think my man would like it. I hate that that's the only way to get men to stop saying that, but sometimes it is. Because if I just said, wow, you could have said hello first, that would sound like I was either inviting it or being rude, right? Oh, gross. Most medicine women and healers of all times have been using similar things. It's all related in healing. So honestly, probably from doing martial arts and therapy and experiencing trauma is how I got into most of this. Sometimes you call me when you're too drunk, she said. Who's dealing with that? And then you start telling me I'm the one who's drinking too much. Is the audio okay over there? I'm like over there because I actually should be pointing at the camera, yeah? I would say find a good teacher, because right now especially a lot of stuff is trying to get in any way it can. So if you're going to dabble, find somebody that you resonate with energetically that can kind of help guide you if you have questions. It's the best advice I can give, and don't just listen to the internet. Use your intuition with a lot of stuff. Do your own research. Don't just listen to people like me. You don't know me. What if I made it all up? I could have. Who knows? I'm right most of the time, but I'm just saying. Do you guys have questions on, like, if you have abilities or whatever? Or why I'm using bells? I do general readings on here a bunch, honestly. Sometimes I take questions for donations or interaction or whatever, or people can book personals, but I do Zoom or like Instagram or whatever, and I video chat with you guys to do it one-on-one. That's why I don't answer certain questions on lives, is because I want to actually see you guys, no offense, but a lot of people obviously come in here and troll, and I'm not dealing with the energy like that, trying to read for somebody. Hold on. Oregon. I rock a beard like Lincoln. Hold on. See me drinking at the Stanley Cup. If I ever fell in love, my everything from MOP, Antioch. Who is this? Because I love Antioch. A's, J's, and L's by Homeboy Sandman. Or I can do like pre-recorded readings for people once I get used to them and I know them, and I can just send them the cards and my interpretation of what's going on. Once I know them and they're interacting and I'm like, I know people that know, you know what I mean? Just so it's not some like 10-year-old in their basement I'm trying to read for something that's not right, you know? I am going to be teaching classes through Zoom and Patreon. I'm just working on figuring Patreon first. Something about a fugitive. Just me and the regulars, the gorillas in the mist. I'm the commish. Okay. Homeboy Sandman. A Pisces, actually, I think, introduced me to him. My friend Jesse. Something of a beauty that'll last. And so is living in the past. In the Farmer's Almanac. That matters right now. So being self-sustainable and becoming in tune with your surroundings, the same stuff people are afraid of that gets preached in like 100 other places. Pay attention to the earth. It's literally the best advice I can give you. 626. Notice how it moves. How do you work with it? Are you adding to its demise or its growth? You know what I'm saying? None taken. I appreciate the interaction, honestly. I can, yeah. If more people ask for them, I would. I would do them live, honestly, and just ignore the haters if enough people donated anything. It all takes time and effort. And Christian Webster, Chris Webby, Keep Rolling, featuring Benet, 626. So a lot of this is travel. Hold on. I got some trust problems. I got some love problems. You think I love problems because I got so many of them. So even not magic, stuff like that, herbs, cultures, find out what, if your grandparents are alive, if they know anything, ask. If you're, you know, from a religious background, honestly, half of that stuff tells you in there. It just says it differently and people didn't really interpret it correctly. That's a lot of hard work, so good for you. Congratulations. Self-awareness, mental health, you just said, does a number. Maybe I should get some help. Hold on. I'd never give 2 fucks. Hold on. I'm only trying to live for the day. I'm gonna keep on moving. I'm gonna keep on living this way. This sounds like somebody who, court-ordered anger management. Is that what this is? Spiritual guidance? Yeah. Depends what it is. You guys can pay for that stuff. Some say I'm pessimistic. I say I'm well-informed. Facts. I'm terrified of what humanity is headed for. Me too, Chris Webby. We're destroying the planet. Every day we wreck it more. My spiritual guidance for everybody is pay attention. The earth is screaming. There's to be a hell of wars. I'm not doing readings right now, you guys. I'm doing crafts. I feel fairly sane. I do a lot of therapy. I like psychology. I'm not like drinking vampire blood or whatever fucking weirdos put up here. Do you know what I mean? People that are actually really good at this stuff, by the way, none of them are doing that. Most of them are like me. Bonjour. So at the end of days, I'm gonna light up 7 J's herd and leave this bitch hella blazed. Because we have dancing to the fiddle that the devil plays in his hellish ways out on center stage. Heard. But I'm just trying to leave a positive mark on the planet, as the planet and society are falling apart. I'm like, is Chris Webby on here? Somebody tag him. What's up, Chris Webby? He sings about witches sometimes. I'm all for setting goals, and I just mostly don't want to get sued, to be truthful. You know, they say we are who we fucking are. That's facts. You might as well face it. Because if you can't change it, then fucking embrace it, he said. Alright. I'm gonna keep on moving. I'm gonna keep on living this way. So I'm probably gonna use one of these. I'm actually gonna use a bracelet. It's like a clasp. What's up? Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. I can't believe I'm getting more interaction doing that shit. But like existing, I appreciate it. What kind of classes would you be looking for? I was also before pre-doing some of these. I don't know why, but I really like this. So I bought a bunch of clearance jewelry. And it had some pretty amazing stuff because it was like Harley Quinn's necklaces. And I took all the stuff off of it because I'm going to use it in moving my things. And it was honestly way cheaper. Thank you. I appreciate you, Kimmy. Kim knows what I do too. If she's in here and can focus and has the energy to deal with y'all, she can help answer questions if I miss it. She's good people. So substance, sorry, my bad. I'm not good at TikTok yet with that. This one is silver. Those are not real. Those are polished. I might go over them. I'm not sure. My mama taught me that even women could be protectors. My father taught me that I should never be on a stretcher. All right. My granny taught me that every moment could be a lecture and they prepped a person. That's not what he says for this moment. So clearly, I like these guys. Ah! Ooh, who did that? I'm like, I didn't say it. Why? Who's mad? Because my guides wouldn't let me do anything else. They kept ruining my life until I just shut up and listened, even though I felt crazy telling people I'm a fucking starseed. Like, nobody wants to do that, by the way. Most people, when they do this, they end up going, I'm fucking crazy. I asked my doctor a billion times. She was like, nah. I use critical thinking skills, and people think that's psychic. It kind of is. Like, I use, I let my brain go. I trust that what I've learned about science and math and astrology and all the things that it fits. And when I did that and I got really comfortable with everything, it just got really easy. Who is this? Moment of Truth, J Grams. Kim's laughing because she gets it when they don't leave you alone. And you're like, but I want to be regular. And they're like, nah. And you're like, but I want the steak to fucking taste like steak. And they're like, nah, it doesn't though. I'm like, but can it? They're like, you don't eat meat now. I'm like, but bacon. Like, come on. Trails in the mist of the wind. Lyrics, ancient encryptions. You just basically finish when I get onto you. You step, I take extra steps because I'm responsible. Could never be a stat, I'm too loaded. I got arsenal remarkable. Want to get moving or I could talk to you. Alright. Alright. How did I find this person? Sometimes it just be like that. Where'd I get this? You take my spirit, bitches. So a lot of people are body snatching right now. Spirit snatching, trying to take people's energy siphoning. Does that make sense? Not sure? Well, if you come up with anything, you go ahead and let me know. Feel free. So maybe the naked lady for protecting our rights, since we're banishing stuff. Looks like a bunch of balls. Maybe I should put some scissors with it for vasectomies for the GOP. Who's down? What's up? It was a joke, you guys. Mostly. I've been really hesitant to teach certain things because some people, I'm not going to gatekeep per se, but like some people my energy isn't comfortable sharing certain information with. Certain things we're supposed to teach like our families. So I'm still trying to figure out what I can say and what I can't, and it's a little easier sometimes for me to learn that in the lives when I can feel different types of energy. So I'm still learning too. Oh damn. What's up, Method Man? Like somebody type Method Man. I'd go to Newark, New Jersey right now and be his best friend. I'd be like, where are we going, bud? I would mostly just see if he wanted to buy my lyrics. I could buy a house. I'd break you down like the Bone Crusher. All right. Johnny Blazin'. What up? Which bitch? I'm rich, Rick James. Sorry, Dave Chappelle. I'm like, credit the people. I wish I was cool. He's a 7 life path. Anybody else in here a 7? Talking at your asshole. You should have learned about the flow. And Fiji Afro. Fiji snot nose. A bunion on my big toe. It keeps it moving. I know just what the fuck I'm doing. So I'm gonna have to twist that or what? Burn into a 3rd degree. Top pedigree. The head toucher. Somebody in here chosen. Somebody protected. 6 life path. That's mom. Like Cancerian energy. Traveler but caregiver or nurse. or like a teacher, or I don't know, healer, some kind. I mean, you're star seedy, so kind of want copper in this too. Slade MC's back in the rap room era. Okay, like I'm a terror. Shadow boxing, by the way, if you guys care. Anybody noticing shadow people? I hear kids. There's a grown-up, it's okay. Medical assistant, that makes sense. Starseed with Scientology? God, I hope not. No offense if there's any, I mean, I'm ominous. There's probably truth in it somewhere, to be honest with you, but they probably stole it from somebody, didn't credit it, and are still operating out of fear. Organized religion's kind of suspect if we're being truthful. 636. Charge him 20 G's a session. One day. Strategy is master the plot thickens. Say word method, man, he gets it. Baby boy acting like he grown. No time for sleep. My voice is deep as a baritone. Killer bee. Let me hold down this honeycomb. I'm like, be nice to bees, guys. We need them to live. Did you know that beekeepers live longer? Morgan Freeman knows. What's up? You probably stole it. Yeah, I'm just saying. Had me living in fear for so long. Yeah, I feel you on that. Yes. I'm like, somebody else actually knows what that is. Thank you for saying that, because I had to keep telling people it was a broom. This one's eucalyptusy. I put some green straw, some bells. I'm like, the fae have been messing with me, so give them something. New York State of Mind is what's up. Nas is what's up. Nas is awake too. I think that's it. I'm like, I feel like just being African American and in America kind of forces you to be awake so that you can survive. But that's just me. At some point, I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm like, I bet you are too. I can't see. I don't have my glasses on. Honestly, I'm like milk and honey, just like shaking around my house. Like, bitch, give me my keys. I'm just kidding. You're not a bitch, but like for real though. Where are we gonna put it? I'll probably put it with. So you guys can hang those above doorways. You can use them for like sweeping altar areas if you feel like it. You can use your regular broom, put duct tape around the handle, and like do whatever. It really doesn't matter. Whatever makes you feel like you're cleansing your space, usually just decluttering will work. Clearing your mind. I'm probably gonna take a break. I might come back. People seem to actually do something. I might not go back on that one because I don't really have a ton of interaction. Do you follow me over on TikTok? I'm like, Skiff is what I'm going to call you. Just give her a reason to hold on. All right. Give her the reason. Yeah, tell me why you guys want me to come back. Thank you. I appreciate that. See how that worked so much better than hashtag sticky cheeks? That's how you get not blocked. That's how I interact. I'm like, I'm not going to go quite yet, but pretty soon. And the music for some reason for somebody. I appreciate that. Or she won't feel bad no more. So this is shadow work, you guys. Maybe divine, dark, feminine energy. And everybody has that, so it doesn't matter what gender you are. We all have both, and without them being balanced, you're going to notice that your energy is off in one way or another. Things in your life aren't going to work the same way. All right, those are going to go on the walking stick because these are sturdy. Or hair pieces. I'm like, This one is, I like this. Shadow work is looking at the stuff that we don't want to look at and confronting it and going through it instead of being over it, if that makes any sense. It's looking at the darker parts of yourself and embracing them, understanding them, letting them heal, but being accountable usually. And it might be going and doing either childhood stuff, past life regression. I could deal with trauma or relationships with self and other people usually. Or somewhere, no doubt. I'm like, did you find me on YouTube, curiously? Or Twitch or something? I appreciate that you watch me over there, by the way, because that never really happens and I don't record on it because of that, so. A lot of people, they shy away from shadow work because it's obnoxious. A good way to help find some of it, if you don't know what it is like regular therapy. If not, your astrology chart, honestly, to look for some of the things that you have to confront and deal with. Your rising sign are things you have to master in this lifetime. So if you're normally specifically really strictly one way and you notice that shifting in your life, I would check out either your progress chart, see if you're in your Saturn return, check your transit, stuff like that, and it can help. So if you're like extra moody one day, maybe it's not shadow work you need, maybe it's like just to not communicate because of where the planets are. It is really worth it, because once you're done with it, everything gets easier. Like literally everything, it really truly does. Things become a lot more effortless, and that's usually what people are looking for, is peace. You have to go dig deep in the mud for that shit. Lotus from the mud, you feel me? Like rose from concrete, that shit. And this is Jadana. Hold on. Bambi. If you guys want a song, I love this song. I'm like, I want to play it on the thing. My dear, I want you here. Bambi, doe eyes. I'm like, there's lions, beware. So just before you just pay somebody that says they can do it for you or whatever, the spider web of mind, look at the big picture. If somebody teaches you how to do something, or shows you one time, or does it for you, like what works best? Yeah, it does. Well, the things that we don't like in other people, usually we have in ourselves. It's mirroring. Everybody does it constantly. The universe is in constant push, pull, yin yang, balance, the scales. And right now, the matriarchy is coming up from the patriarchy. Same placements, Rodney King riots, the destruction and fall of Rome, whole bunch of giant catastrophes. It's to take down the system and change the way it's done. The reason there's toxic masculinity is because women's power was shamed for so long that they stuffed us in a closet and started murdering us on a mass rampage so that we wouldn't be magical. And then they started indoctrinating the kids to learn one way, and they changed history. So when you... Something about I text you back a lie because I'm afraid to look back in your eyes. Eyes are the window of the soul. If you guys have questions, look at somebody's eyes. You'll know. Or you could get hypnotized. It depends on if it's trauma bonding, honestly. I don't know what that means. Yeah. Yeah, not who somebody told you were. The fuck is that? Like, usually think when you were a little kid. What did you love doing, guys? That's probably exactly who you are. You come with a small sense of knowing. Even if it's just curiosity. Maybe you're a professor because you learn a lot. Like, who knows? What seems like a trauma bond? Your situation? I always knew that this day would come, you said. Karma is coming back for a lot of people, especially people that stole other people's work. Like the practitioners like me that have always hated charging people, the people that took our free stuff and then charged $8 billion, watch the tables turn sideways, Jesus flipping over tables, whatcha? I'm like, Yeshua Macho or whatever it is. I'm like, sorry, I grew up in New York, the education system is for crap, but I read a lot, so if I mispronounce things, I'm like, just phonetically spell that shit out for me and do me a solid, yeah? Bring power back to femininity so that we can help heal each other, so that men can express feelings and so that women don't take that the wrong way. Because at this point, them having feelings usually means something bad, yeah? We're like, shit, what's gonna happen? You gonna overreact to this? You guys feeling your menstruation? And then that's just creating more trauma bonding and toxic cycles. But you have to heal through the anger, like just like everything else. People that sit there and all lives matter, like you guys aren't letting people heal. Do you know what I mean? All lives, and I'm pro this and that, but guns are great. Like, people that are really conflicting in their ideologies are going to show their ass real soon. And people are getting sick of it, to be honest, which is nice to finally see. Generational curse breaker. What's up, Starseed? We all came here with a mission. We're all going to be obnoxious and triggering and healing in our own ways to all sorts of different people. If people are mad at you guys, you're probably doing something fucking right. Said every successful person ever. My heart is the purest. Homegrown in the clips. Hold on. Gangbangers galore. Marvin Gaye by Felt. If you guys like the musical DJs, it usually helps. I'm like, I don't know what you agreed with, because when I do this, I just talk. I don't even know what I was talking about. And I think there's a lag if I'm being 100. Oh, I get it. Never mind. The duality of the people that are going to be showing up. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Authenticity is going to matter now. People are going to be able to see it more, or they're like going to hop right back in the matrix and make the steak taste like steak. And they're going to give fuck all, and they're just going to be problematic to your energy, honestly. Like it's some dinner. Yeah, energy fucking yang yang yang. I used to go out to hold on. I was too nervous to be myself and get down. Hold on. My back against the wall. I got myself together now. I'm ready to war, I think. I don't actually know the lyrics to this one. Got to. That's your team pushing you. They're going, you don't get to go back to the Matrix. Sorry, motherfucker, you signed up for here. So that means that you're getting pushed further than most people for ascension. A lot of people are going through that, which is helpful, because 646, I was getting worried that, you know, the world is going to blow up because of the scientists that protest and they hide it. So like a bowl of a pipe. I'm like, exploder? I don't know what to do on TikTok so that I know I'm going to sound dumb on the other ones, but you can't say almost anything on TikTok, especially if it's true. No doubt, you weren't. Hey, what's good? I was making jewelry and stuff, but I need a break. It's hot and I need the fan on, and you guys can't hear me when I have it on. I don't really know, and Jacob would understand. Who in here knows a diamond dealer? Anybody? Anybody here do geology? Do you guys know stones? Anybody? I've been surviving. How about you? I've been doing all right. It's getting better. Something about pillaging villages, so yeah, I've been being loud, so I'm catching a lot of evil eye, but that's okay. That's why my life was the way it was, because they have to be real good at giving it to affect me. And when they do, it's mostly like knee pain, honestly. Sucks to suck, guys. Learn which parts. I'll help. I'm gonna come on and do classes. Sorry for shaking that. That's like on a really unstable thing. I'm like, are you still over there? Am I still helping out at all? Alright, I'll be back. I said I was gonna take a break a hot minute ago. It's 11 people in here, so manifesting too. You want to learn? It's a lot. Trust me. I've been doing it for forever. For 4 years, have been like collecting and trying to identify stuff, and I'm a goon. Like it's hard and it's confusing, to be honest. And you need like a whole space for like breathable stuff, because there's fumes if you're using chemicals to clean or identify anything. I don't have that, but I grew up next to the trap house, so it's like, it's whatever. I'm like, burning plastic is the same as the weird rock smells. It's fine, right? It's okay. Yeah, crystals, they're all the same. So, like, I rock house.